Pawan, how did you plan this growth? Was it planned in terms of saying that by, let's say, by 2000 we're going to open 100 stores, and then by 2005 we're going to open another 100 stores? What has been the growth like? How far was it planned? How far has it happened because of the need of the market? And what is the plan for the brand to grow further from now on? What has been your business strategy?
We started in '94 with a single flower shop in Southex, and the shop got sealed in the first year because of FGD issues. And till 2001, we were somewhere around 7 odd outlets. When we opened the first shop, it was liked by all the customers, and they asked, can we have more outlets like this? So we opened a Southex is doing well, so why not do in a GK1? And we opened the second shop in GK1, did well. So third shop to open, you need either somebody from the house to run it, because it's a flower shop, it's a perishable business. So we got in a partner to run the third shop. And then when all these 3 shops were doing well, somebody came from Faridabad ki aap to bahut achhe phool lagate hain, ek apna karigar de dijiye, naam de dijiye, we'll do it in Faridabad. So that's how franchising started for us. So somewhere in 2001, we were around 7 odd outlets, and we at that point of time decided that we need to step up in terms of doing whatever we are in the retail business. And we opened a couple of cocoa outlets in Delhi, and most of it has closed by now. However, because of the brand presence in Delhi and seeing the success of these shops, we were able to attract a lot of franchisees, and the franchising business prospered, and we opened the first out-of-station Delhi franchisee in Chennai. Since then, franchising for us has evolved in a very beautiful way that today we have a team. One point of time we were very hungry for growth, and we opened shops on first floor, on basements, in a mall, or behind the market, or in a lane, wherever, to have those numbers. But eventually we realized that it doesn't help the brand. Not just the shop closes, but it has a very large impact on the negative presentation to the customer. Today we are around 160 flower shops spread over 60 cities across the country. So we are there from Srinagar till Mangalore, and from Imphal, Agartala to Gujarat, Ahmedabad. And we are not only present in the top major metros or state capitals, but we are also present in smaller towns like Dhanbad or Tirupati, or very, very small towns. And the shops there are doing phenomenally well. While all this was happening, in 2002, we learned that we can also do e-commerce. Somebody came from us and, can you deliver flowers for us to a flower in Bombay? We were a Delhi-based company. We said, yeah, we can do it. But then he said, we'll give you orders on a computer. So we thought we'll have to buy a computer. So that's how e-commerce started for us in 2002. And this year, 40% of our top line comes from e-commerce, and we'll be doing somewhere around 60 odd crores from online flower gifting and cake and soft toys which goes along with this. I believe that we have a very beautiful mix of business, wherein the 160 flower shops act as our branding partners, as our delivery partners, and because of which the customer is far more sure about that if he places an order, he has seen a brand somewhere close to him. And so does the online business which is coming because of these shops get executed by these outlets. So it's a very complementary solution which we have got for ourselves, and we are the world's biggest chain of flower shop, not just in India, with 160 flower shops.
So, now that you've mentioned that, you've got a business or a significant business both online and offline. Now, do you feel at any point of time your franchisees feel threatened by your e-commerce business?
Not at all. They, in fact, are complemented by it. For example, my Gurgaon franchisee, that being a major hub where the flowers get delivered, he does something around 6 lakh rupees a month of business because of the e-commerce orders which we pass on to him. Sure. Or for that matter, a smaller town does a small business, but whatever business which we get, it is defined by the pin code and the nearest outlet to it, and his capacity in terms of services and what can he deliver. The orders are transferred to him, and he gets to deliver those orders. By delivering those orders, he is also able to meet and attach with those customers who are receiving those flowers, and they in turn become his customers for the local flower shop. So it's absolutely complementary.
Which is a business model that they have created, where the franchisee is integrated with their e-commerce business.
The difference between a metro city and a smaller city where we have experience is, except for the variety of flowers which can be available in a smaller city, the consumption is not that high. So we have a smaller variety of flowers, but beyond that, in terms of the manpower which goes into the shop, which is trained centrally from us, he is equally capable of doing anything which a metro guy can do. Sure. Or for that matter, the entire non-perishable stuff, which is the artificial flowers, the glass vases, the candles, everything else is also again present in that shop. And the entire business which comes from the e-commerce segment, or from that, for that matter, a shop-to-shop business, which is going to that particular shop in Tirupati or a Dhanbad, it's also going entirely to him. So, as a brand, except for the variety of flowers, I would say for us, the support in terms of smaller cities, and they are pretty less demanding also. The tier 2 and tier 3 cities, franchisees, they don't really expect too much. Once the shop is settled for a couple of months, you hardly hear from them, this is the issue which I'm facing. There's a regular shipment of stuff which is going from a central warehouse to them, and the manpower is also more or less pretty stable, and they're able to work it merrily and happily.
At any point of time, you've had technology challenge, passing on your technology thought process to them out there in their market?
So in 2002, when we started with e-commerce, when we bought our first computer, none of the franchisees had, obviously. So we kind of financed it for them, and when we used to transfer order to them was on a phone, that you write down this order, and then we realized if phone doesn't work, and we expect him to buy a fax. So some of them bought fax. And today you have a mobile app on which you are able to access your order and so on. Sure. So it's a matter of technology growing, and the world has become much more easier and friendly in terms of today. Everybody almost carries a smartphone and is able to check an order, or for that matter, adoption of technology at the POS level is also, people are wanting to do it. They want to make their lives easier. Let there be accountability, let there be knowing. Not all the franchisees are themselves sitting on the stores. They have shop managers to manage the store. So they understand the need of technology to be adapted, to be consumed, which is making their day-to-day lives easier and enriching it.